Hi everyone, happy Saturday to you. Hope you're enjoying your Easter weekend. I wanted to share with you today my projects that I created using my self-challenge, which was for this week. I decided to use die cuts on my projects. And I don't know about you, but I don't have a whole lot of dies. What I would just rather use a punch, like it just seems more practical, but of course collecting all those punches is both expensive and it's just bulky to try to find a way to store them, to organize them. Anyhow, I decided to pull out my Cuttlebug and just look through there. And I mean, I'm using a Cuttlebug still. I haven't upgraded to any of those fancier die cut machines because I don't have a whole lot and I really honestly don't use them. But the ones I do have are ones that I really like and I try to use them. I realize there's a bunch that I've abandoned, and this little set is one of 3 that I have with a different font that I purchased when I bought my Cuttlebug. And so it has some really cute things on here that I had totally and completely forgot about, and so I used them. And what I did was I went ahead and just die cut a bunch while I already had them out and used some of my scraps. So I'll be using those in some future cards for sure. So let me show you what I did. So those cards, I used some of those dies or die cuts from there, and then I used papers from Vintage Charm and the blush paper pads. Okay, and then so let me show you those cards. Okay, so the first ones I decided to do also do duplicates. Just do 2 of the same or similar card, and I didn't do exactly the same papers just to try to change it up a little bit, but the same idea. So here's 2 of those. My dies are the letters, and I actually did something I hadn't done in like forever. Was I used my Xyron, which I purchased. I was like in such a frenzy to find one and was so anxious to get it, and I think I used it for one project and then never did again. So I put that right here in front of me so that I can use it more often, and I will since I've punched out more of these letters for other cards. So anyway, these are from these papers are from that Vintage Charm set, and I just layered them onto some craft cardstock that I had in my stash, and then I did stickle with cotton candy the flower. Actually, the flower's on both. I don't know if you can see the shine on that, but yeah, really simple. And then on this one, I did distress both of them with, I think it was Vintage Photo. If not, it was Walnut Stain. And on this one, they used to be white, so I just distressed them as well. And then these are some punches. This is a Martha Stewart one, and here's another one, and I did stickle this one using a scrap from here, so that's why it's pink. And this one I used some pearls, and this one I used some bling. So I feel like I get more done this way because it's already, everything is already out and ready to go. Okay, so there's those. Then I went old school on this one. I had this and I decided to tear into it. Tear up the paper. I don't know, remember if you guys remember we used to do that. Yeah, I went old school on this one. And there's the vase, and on this one I used a stem, and on this one I did not. This was a flower that I had in my stash from moons ago. And then there's the little die there that says thanks. Just added some yellow, and this is some shimmery paper. I don't know if you can see that, but just layered it a few layers and added some yellow pearls and rounded the 2 right corners. So pretty simple. Then I pulled out my nestabilities. I only have 2 sets of nestability dies. One of them is a circle die, and then there's this one. I think it's called lattice or something. Anyway, on this one I used that My Mind's Eye blush paper pad. I had some pink pearls in the corner here and some bling on this one. This is a Cuttlebug die as well, and I did layer it, so it's, and then I did add some foam adhesive to give it some dimension, and some pink pearls in the center. And on this one I stamped in archival black ink, and this is in tuxedo black ink. And this on this one I did some dimension on the lamp there. This is an Inkadinkado stamp that Letty gifted me. And then I just added some ribbon here, some sheer ribbon. Thought that was simple and cute. Like, I don't use this half as much as I should. I love it. Okay, and then last but not least, I decided to use these kinds of die cuts because I have quite a few of these little sets, and I don't know if you do too, but I bought them when they were the big Ray. Well, actually, this one was after the fact, but I thought, oh, I'll do something with that. And I'm actually thinking I want to make a mini album with it because there's, I mean, 68 pieces. I think I used 3 for my next 2 cards. So this particular one, and let me show you. There's a little bit of acetate in there, acetate pieces, and then the rest are cardstock. But nonetheless, I mean, they're just ready to go, and they have shimmer to them, which is fantastic. So let me show you which cards I did. So here's the first one. It was super easy. I just added one of those die cuts to it, and then added my sentiment in chocolate ink, I believe, and rounded these 2 corners. How easy is that? If you can catch the shimmer on the sunflower. And then there's this one. And what I did was I added, this is my cardstock left over from the mother's cards. And then I stamped the condolences at the bottom. So pretty easy. So yeah, definitely look forward to doing a mini album with this. I'm going to use that. And then I pulled out my Tim Holtz, the sewing room die. Did a couple of those. And I decided to alter this project, this journal that I had mentioned in a previous video. And I did like the last one. I distressed everything with walnut stain, including the pages. And then did the dress form die there. Added some pieces of lace to make her dress. Added some Wild Orchid Crafts flowers. This is a doily from Hobby Lobby. And then these are, I think these are Bow Bunny stickers. And just added some little butterflies and called it good. I really like how this turned out. Easy peasy. Super cute. So yeah, so anyway, I have been super busy crafting. And that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. It's like my therapy. And so I do have some other projects that I've created this week that I'm going to share with you. Hopefully I'll post those videos today. So thank you so much for watching. Have a fabulous Easter weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.